Hey, what's up, C-Maniac Nation? C-Man at the parents' house for a few days and was working on some things, and I stumbled across a couple videos I had filmed as Joker, but never actually put out. And considering that this movie, The Iron Claw, is getting ready to drop this week, I said, you know what? Let's take a look at Joker reacting to the Iron Claw trailer. So, without further ado, take it away, Past Joker!
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Arthur, better known as Joker, and I want to welcome you to a special edition of C-Man's Cinema Sit-Down. That's right, Joker has taken over the Cinema Sit-Down as of late, and we've talked about a bunch of movies. We just recently talked about the last of the New York Film Festival movies that we went and saw, Priscilla. If you want to see my thoughts on that, you can see them right up there, but I tell you, the Joker's takeover wouldn't feel complete without a little trailer reaction. It's been a while since the C-Man's done one, and I just can't help myself and get into one. I might even give a watch to Loki later and do a reaction to that as well. I'm having a really good time on this channel, and I hope you have all been enjoying my presence on the channel since the C-Man's been kind of MIA lately. So, Joker picking up the slack. But like I said, we're getting ready to take a watch at a trailer about a wrestling family that I'm not personally familiar with, but being a fan of wrestling makes me super intrigued to watch this whole thing. What are we talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat. We are getting ready to take a look at the official trailer for A24's The Iron Claw, which will follow the Von Erich brothers. Kevin Von Erich is the lead, who ZAC EFRON will be playing, and his group of brothers, who was involved in wrestling in the 80s and had a pretty big story and a tragic one, I believe, as well. Again, not one that I'm super familiar with. I didn't really get into wrestling until like the late 90s, early thousands. But, you know, the Iron Claw is certainly a move that, you know, is well known in the world of wrestling. And I'm sure tons of you real wrestling fans are looking at Joker right now like, what? You don't know the Von Erich brothers story? What kind of a wrestling fan are you? Not a real one. That's what I'll tell you. But wrestling in and of itself, if you have any background in wrestling, you know what a fascinating world it is. And growing up, watching wrestling in the 90s and the early thousands, even back then, the evolution of the sport is so unbelievable. And it will always be intriguing, I think, to watch a story like this in the early days of wrestling when, you know, things were much different than they are now. And especially when you have a cast list like this, like, Joker just gets super, super excited. Yes, we've got ZAC EFRON playing Kevin Von Erich. His brother, Carrie, being played by the one and only Jeremy Allen White. That man he's so damn good. If you haven't seen The Bear, get over to Hulu and check that out right now. And then obviously Shameless. If you've never seen Shameless, watch that too. Jeremy Allen White is fantastic. I'm so excited for him. We also got Maura Tierney in here. We got Lily James, and then the other brothers are being played by Harris Dickinson and Holt McCallany. I'm pumped, man. Like I said, I don't really know much about this story. I know the physical transformation that Efron went through has been pretty well documented, and he is humongous. And it really is interesting because you've heard him talk about, you know, the body, you know, and changing the body size and stuff and getting into that super shredded look is not something that I think is super healthy for Efron. So here, I mean, I don't think he's at like an insane size or anything like that, but he definitely has changed his body to look very much to look like Kevin Von Erich. So I'm pumped to take a look at this trailer. I'm pumped for this movie. I love it. Just about everything that A24 does. And like I said, you got ZAC EFRON and Jeremy Allen White and friggin' Maura Tierney and Lily James. And I'm not super familiar with writer-director Sean Durkin here. Let's just take a look. Yeah, I haven't actually seen any of the movies that he is well known for. So that'll also be exciting. Kind of get to dip my toe into a new writer-director that's not new, but new for the old Joker. So let's not waste any more time. Let's see how these work. You can get these on like this. Is that how that works for here? All right, we've got headphones on. I have the trailer ready here. I guess I gotta get the trailer up for you guys. Now you guys are seeing the trailer. I am in the correct spot, I think, for myself. So let's not waste any more time and take a look at the trailer for The Iron Claw.
Ever since I was a child, people said my family was cursed.
It is huge.
Mom tried to protect us with God.
It's
Tom
thick.
tried to protect us with wrestling. He said if we were the toughest, the strongest, ever hurt us.
I like that open.
We all did.
Based on the incredible true story.
Pants tomorrow, please, David.
Harry, I want you to join your brothers in the ring.
Yes, sir. I love that.
Now, we all know Carrie's my favorite, then Kev, then David, then Mike.
That, wow, what a
More ribs?
house.
I want to be with my family. You know, be with my brothers.
What do you like to do with your brothers?
Wrestle. Let's go. Ming, ming, drive. Ming, ming, drive. Boom, boom.
We're here to restore
Great music drop.
to the Wrestling Federation that our father built with his own two hands. The hands that were passed down to us. The hands that will deliver the iron claw to you. So what do you think? Like we're alive.
I love your family, Kevin.
They are a lot.
Don't we, Uncle? Yes, sir. Oh, man, that makes me so happy.
Can I talk to you about something, Mom? Dad's too tough on us. You gotta say something.
Baby, that's what your brothers are for.
Feel that? You feel that? That's pressure.
You push it too hard.
I'm fine, Kev. Seriously, I'm just sick.
I'm scared, man. It all out of control.
I should have stopped him. I need to
Oh,
think about my
man.
family.
Your job is to wrestle. Live up to that deal, or we are through.
I told you, look out for him!
I just love being out there with you guys. It's the only thing that matters to me.
Iron Claw. Dude, that looks very, very good. And that's another element too, right? Like in the world of wrestling, the wrestling family, what it means to be part of a wrestling family. You know, there are tons of, you know, generational wrestlers that have come across through the years. And I think that is an element of the story that I think is very interesting. You know, seeing the fathers push into these kids to, you know, constantly show up, constantly be there, to, you know, represent that family, something that they built, you know, like that'll be a really interesting element, I think, in this one. But it looks really, really good. Like if you're not a wrestling fan, I think this story is just one that should grip and engage, right? Like hearing him say to Lily James, like, we're a lot, aren't we? Like that is an intense family to be around, and how all of that could play into the ring and into the tragedies. I just think that looks really, really good. Like I said, not a story that I am familiar with personally, but one that I actively now want to go check out and see. This looks really, really good. I tell you, ZAC Efron's one of those guys where I didn't love Efron early on in his career, mostly because he was constantly playing a-holes. But as he has grown and really started to become like a very, very prominent actor in things that aren't just fun or comedies or, you know, things that he was normally popping up in. Like when he's taken on some serious dramatic roles, he's very, very good. And I think he looks very good here. Like I said, Jeremy Allen White is one of those guys that's just climbing those ranks in Hollywood right now as he kind of starts to move to being, I think, someone that people can one day look at as one of the best in Hollywood. He's got that caliber. So the idea of both of them being in this movie, working together, Durkin, the way he's shooting this, I love the frickin', like, just the different palettes that you're getting and the colors, like, in the shots. It's just, it gives you that 80s vibe, but the way that he's moving the camera coming in, I mean, that opening shot where Efron's just bouncing back and forth off the ropes, like, the way he's shooting this is super engaging. And then when you add in all of the, you know, insanity that will come with the wrestling and what that does to this family and all of the things that are going on for Kevin, I think it's a really, really engaging looking movie. And I think it's one of those things where, yeah, you know, like for people who are wrestling fans, if you're unfamiliar with the Von Erich story, I think this is going to be a must-see movie, you know, and it's definitely going to give you a good sense of what wrestling in the 80s was like, what it was like to be part of a wrestling family, and all of that stuff. So this looks like it's going to be a good one. And not only that, but like you can see where like if we get another trailer, like this feels like a movie that's gonna get deep and emotional and personal, and I'm always here for that, and that's something that I think A24 is really, really good at. So the Iron Claw, the Joker, I'm in, man. This looks pretty freaking solid, and I'm very excited to see when that drops. December 22nd. The Seaman will certainly be there. I don't know if Joker will still be around, but if I am, I'll be there. The question is, will you? I want to know what you guys are thinking about the Iron Claw. How big of a wrestling fan are you? How familiar are you with the Von Erich story? Is this a story that you're excited to see? If you're not familiar, is this something that looks engaging, looks like it could pull you in? If you're not a wrestling fan, if you are a wrestling fan, is this a story maybe that you're unfamiliar with, like myself, that you want to go see to kind of learn more and add to your wrestling knowledge? What about the movie looks good or doesn't? Are you here? Are you not? Good, bad, indifferent on the official trailer for the Iron Claw. Put it down below in the comment section. I look forward to talking to you guys down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the Joker anytime he's talking movies, TV, trailer, reactions, I think I've probably got one more video in me for you guys before the old Seaman comes back and takes control. But until then, if you want to be here for any more Joker content, you want to see what the Seaman is getting into, like I said, Loki is on, so there'll be reactions coming there. I know he's been working on One Piece stuff, so there's lots of things that will eventually come out for you guys, and you want to be here to see any of that coverage. Well, hey, you want to give the Seaman a little love and support, come join C-Maniac Nation. It's super easy. All you got to do, jump over there, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time, for the Seaman Cinema Sit Down, I've been Joker. I'm signing off. Peace.
Oh, you guys are still here. You snuck up on me. You must be looking for more of this guy. Well, I got two video options for you, man. Right up here and right over here. And if you want all those Seaman goodies, well, hey, come join the squad right on over there, and I'll catch you on the next one.